Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior, and I got two things yesterday. One of them being my flu shot, and the other one being this customized Resident Evil 6 wall scroll. And this is the fight scene between Chris and Leon. And that was one of my favorite scenes, and it was good enough to be on the back of the case as one of the images to show. So if it's good enough to be on the back of a case, it's good enough to be on my wall, and I enjoy it. Now, originally I had my Lance wall scroll over here, but I moved that one. If you're curious, it's right over there. But the focus is on Chris and Leon. Yeah, I got this wall scroll customized from all of the other, from the same place that I got the rest of my wall scrolls customized from. And it came out really good, and it looks even better in the light because when you put it in the light, like behind the curtain or something, like if I were to open this curtain and just like let it show through the light coming through, it will look more realistic, or it would actually reminds me more of the video game and what's happening in this particular scene. So yeah. I happen to be one of the very few people that like Resident Evil 6. And I started Resident Evil 6 was my very first Resident Evil game I played. So from there I played Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 4. But out of those, I still prefer Resident Evil 6. And I'm kind of sad that Resident Evil 7 isn't going to be like how 6 was, but you know, the fans of the genre, or the fans of this particular game, wanted it back to horror, so I'm more of a Call of Duty type person myself. I guess when it comes to like having action and stuff, I don't like the direction the Call of Duty games are going now, but I'm a shooter type of person, so I can understand why those who stayed from like the PS1 version would prefer this. Kind of like the same reason Metal Gear Solid 5 got some criticism for going kind of less stealthy, even though they give you the option to go completely stealth if you want it. But that's just kind of getting off tangent. But anyways, to you Resident Evil fans out there, I'm curious, who do you think would win in a death battle between Chris and Leon? I'm tempted to say that Chris would win, just because of his aggressive nature, especially of what happened in Resident Evil 6. But I don't know, maybe Leon will probably put up a good fight. And maybe I'm biased because Chris is one of my favorite characters in Resident Evil 6, but aside from that, I do think he'd win. So yeah, Chris versus Leon, Chris would win, and Chris versus Jake Mueller. Who do y'all think would win in a fight between them? That's a pretty good question. I'd probably have to say Chris too, just because he can be aggressive, but he can keep a calm head in a situation. Which Jake, he just seems to be more or less like a firecracker. Yeah, if you haven't seen any of my other Resident Evil 6 collections, check out the rest of them on my channel. I have some detailing the STARS keychain that I have and the BSAA keychain. And I also have some, the statues of, what's their name? Chris and Leon. You know, I wish their statues were them pointing the guns at each other, but no. Well, Leon's is, but Chris, he just kind of have his commando or bear commando, whatever his rifle, I don't know. I gotta get ready for work, so my mind is just kind of going. But he pretty much just has his weapon. Here, I can actually show you. Yeah. Got like the Popeyes tin can in the back. But yeah, you see how Leon is kind of pointing his weapon and Chris is just kind of looking. Yeah, I wish Chris would have his weapon pointed so it could reenact the scene. But anyways, I think I've rambled on for now. I've beat Rise of the Tomb Raiders just a few minutes ago, and I got WWE 2K17, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and Battlefield 1 in the mail today. So this was perfect timing. I'm going to start on Battlefield 1 next, so perhaps I'll give my pre-impressions of the game. And then I'll probably do the same with the other ones. So yeah, if you happen to like this video, or you were a fan of Ultimate games / other type of video game stuff, or even drink testing, feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you happen to like what you see there, then please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be that Battlefield 1 pre-impression. Alright, talk to you later. See ya.